Hello, everybody, fans of Butchered Sports, fans of La Liga, fans of soccer, calcio in general. It's Frank and Dante. We're going to go over this weekend's La Liga matches. Sorry about the hand. We're going to go over this weekend's La Liga matches, and this is the start of La Liga. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Super excited. Outside of Premier League, La Liga is probably the most respected, well thought of league in professional soccer. They have a lot of the UEFA Champions League champions over the years. Let's start out with probably the best club in the world, Barcelona. They're
I'm
playing.
going to a Barcelona camp
Yeah,
for kids. Yeah, in Barcelona, right?
yeah.
Yeah, in Barcelona. I'm going to a camp for kids.
Well,
Yeah.
it's more than just that. I mean,
I'm going.
you were invited.
Yeah, I was invited.
That was
Didn't
pretty cool.
sign up, and I'm going all the way to Spain.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, we could talk about that sometime. That's a good one to talk about. But tomorrow, the very first game in the La Liga regular season is Atletico versus Atletico Bilbao, not Atletico Madrid, versus Barcelona. So, Barcelona's on the road at 3 p.m. tomorrow. What do you think about that matchup? Barcelona is going to be without Messi. But
Why?
he's out with an injury, a calf injury.
Oh.
Even without him on the road first game, what do you think?
I mean, against Bilbao, it's pretty tough not to lose if you're trying to lose, which you wouldn't be. But that team, I wouldn't consider them the greatest,
So you think Barcelona still has a good chance even without Messi? I mean,
even without Messi.
yeah, if you look at it, they've got Griezmann, they've got Luis Suarez, they've got Dembele, they've got Frankie de Jong. So Griezmann was a transfer in from Atletico Madrid. This is his first season with Barcelona, and Frankie de Jong is from Ajax, and he had a great season last year. So I think Barcelona probably wins this one tomorrow. The rest of the lineup for the weekend looks like this, and we don't have to go over every game and predict it, but we have Celta Vigo versus Real Madrid, and it's at Celta. That's Saturday at 11 a.m. Valencia versus Real Sociedad. Valencia had a nice season last year and did very well in the Europa League.
Sponsored by Nesquik, the best chocolate milk ever.
RCD
You probably couldn't see that.
RCD Mallorca versus Eibar Saturday at 2. By the way, that Valencia Real Sociedad game is at 1 on Saturday. Leganes versus Osasuna Saturday at 3. Villarreal versus Granada Saturday at 3. Alaves versus Levante Sunday at 11. Espanyol versus Sevilla Sunday at 1. Real Betis versus Valladolid Sunday at 3. And Atletico Madrid versus Getafe Sunday at 4. I'm probably looking forward to seeing what Atletico Madrid looks like this year without Griezmann, and with Diego Costa kind of being the central figure on that team. They did get a transfer in that should help them out okay, but they're a pretty good team. I think they should still challenge for, I would say, second or third in the league. What do you think?
Well, I think that they could make it to second or third in the league with all the good players on their team. But their team doesn't only have good players. It has, like, what's it called? Why can't I think of the word? Players that stick with the team. They're not like Ronaldo. They don't just go and do whatever they want. They stick with the plan and they execute the plan well. Very well.
Yes. One of the players that they picked up this year was a player from Portugal who's supposed to be the next Ronaldo, João Felix. Very young, exciting player. They also have Morata Alvaro Morata, who's a good goal scorer. They picked up Kieran Trippier from the Premier League, who's a defender.
Yeah, left back.
That's right, left back.
Best game in the world.
Their goalkeeper is strong, Jan Oblak.
My favorite goalkeeper.
So I think
My
they actually.
inspiration.
And you're a goalkeeper. You play goalkeeper a lot. I think with that core group of players, they do have a chance of challenging for La Liga this year. What do you think about Real Madrid with the transfer in of Eden Hazard?
I think they can do as well as Real has always done, which was pretty good. And with Eden Hazard and without Ronaldo, they're shaping up to be much of a better team. They just got to get Zidane out of there because he doesn't let the team play. Like, in the sense that they can't do their thing while Zidane is coach. Which we don't want them to do their thing because that's what coaching is for. But if you had a coach that, like, could let them do their thing but had, like, a plan, that would be the best. Zidane just has his plan, and he needs them to do every little thing correctly. They can't do their thing but still execute the plan. They just need to do every single thing right and execute the plan.
So what you're saying is he doesn't allow players freedom to express their own individuality on the field.
Correct.
Okay, I get you. Now the thing about that is the counter argument to it is Zidane won three straight UEFA Champions Leagues when he had Ronaldo, and then he took last year and left the club, and he came back this year. And last year they didn't win. They didn't win La Liga, and they didn't win the UEFA Champions League. So some people might argue that his attention to detail and his, I guess, stickler for detail helped that team.
But look at I know we're straying off La Liga, but look at what's it called? Man City.
Pep Guardiola.
He lets them do their thing, but he has a plan. But they execute the plan while he lets them do their thing.
Yeah, that's a good point. I would say the interesting thing, too, in addition to that point that you made.
Beating teams 7-10-0.
City.
Yeah, City. Yeah. They're beating teams like 7-10-0. They're just doing their thing. They have a plan, but they're still executing it like they're doing their thing.
So one of the interesting things too about Real Madrid is they kept a lot of their core, but they have some new players too. In addition to Eden Hazard, they have James Rodriguez, who is coming back to them after being out on loan. And there was a lot of controversy this summer about whether or not James would go to across the way to Atletico Madrid or whether he would go to Napoli. And it seems he's going to stay at Real. Do you think he can help them?
Yeah, he's one of the best players.
And
top 10.
And also, there's been this push because apparently Gareth Bale doesn't get along with Zinedine Zidane, or Zinedine Zidane does not get along with Gareth Bale, whichever way that goes. Maybe it's both ways.
Because Gareth Bale is one of the best top 10 and Zidane was one of the worst top 10 because he freaking headbutts everybody and loses the World Cup.
So apparently you just don't like Zinedine too well.
Mm-mm.
All right. So anyway, Gareth Bale is on the outs, but they haven't transferred him out, as far as I know. I don't know if there was a transfer fee paid by the Chinese club that was going to pick him up. So I think he's still with Real.
A Chinese club? He doesn't deserve to be at a Chinese club. He's like 20-something. He's still good and young and wow.
So
wow.
It looks like, shaping up to be an interesting time in La Liga, with especially Real kind of being in some sense of flux with Zinedine coming back in and not wanting to play Gareth Bale, and not wanting to, not sure about James Rodriguez. The goalkeeping situation is a little tenuous there. They had Keylor Navas. They still have him. He was able to help them to those 3 UEFA Champions League wins. And they have Courtois, who did not do very well for them in his first season with them last year. So what do you think they should do in terms of starting their goalkeeper?
Well, I mean, Navas has always been part of the team. He's always been a member of the team. And then this new kid comes along, Courtois, which, no offense to Courtois, I mean, he is tremendous. He is an amazing goalkeeper. But he doesn't know the style of Real Madrid. Navas has been with Real Madrid for years. And he knows the style of Real Madrid. And
go ahead, I'm sorry.
like, it just doesn't work with Courtois. I mean, Chelsea works with Courtois. Because didn't Chelsea have Courtois?
Yes.
Yeah. Because Chelsea works with Courtois. But I don't know about Courtois moving. It just seems strange.
Well, it didn't work out too well last year, and we'll see how it does this year.
Sorry about my crazy hair. I like it this way. So,
The
it.
the other teams I'm looking for to have a good season are Villarreal, off the heels of their season last year, Sevilla, and I think we'll probably see a resurgence of Real Madrid a little bit, but I don't think they'll be a top 2 team. I really think it's going to come down to either, I think it's going to be Barcelona and Valencia and possibly Atletico Madrid.